Hi guys, this is Night Marshall from Lagos, Nigeria. So so I have this Scuff Impact PS4 controller, and one of those days, this controller is actually less than a year that I bought it. So one of those days that I was using it, I discovered the L2 button wasn't functioning properly. So if I press this, you hear the sound. And if I press this one, you'll see the difference. See how soft that is? And this was giving me this issue. So I was like, okay, you know what, let me unscrew the controller and see if this is something I can fix. So the PS4 controller has 4 nuts, which is the 4 screws, sorry. Then this is the 3 screws are like this, the conventional screws that we have, the 4 pointed screws. Then Scuff as a company decided to design this security screw. This is the 4th screw, which is somewhere here on the controller. So this is what it looks like a 6-edged 1 2 3 4 5 sorry 5-edged controller, which looks something like this. So this is what the 5-edge controller looks like, right? So because I went to YouTube, so I tried fixing this. I saw that I can unscrew this with your, even an Allen key cannot unscrew this. So I went to YouTube. So I decided, okay, let me see if I can see some solution on YouTube. I saw some couple of guys using drilling machine to drill the nuts, and used another screwdriver to pull it out. I'm not going to buy a new drilling machine because of a PS4 controller. That's ridiculous. So I was like, what can I do with what I have? So I have these 2 screwdrivers. This is the regular screw. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see this. A regular screwdriver, which is like the 4-pointed screwdriver. Yeah, and this is clear now. Then I have this as well. It's a pointed tip, tiny pointed tip screwdriver as well, very tiny. So what I did was I went to where the screw was. Let me put it back in so that I can show you what I did. So I went back to the screw and pointed this tiny screwdriver at one of the edges here. Remember, it's tightly screwed in. Then I started pushing one by one. It took me about less than 15 minutes to unscrew it. One by one, I started pushing. So I initially used a wood to hit it, but that didn't work. So I started using force. I started pushing one by one, as you can see, putting this tip here at the each tip for it to move one by one. Then after 5 minutes of doing that, it became easy. Then I just unscrewed it. So that was how I unscrewed it. Then I used my knife to open it here. I'm from the streets, bro. So I used my knife to open it here, just for me to see what the problem is. But unfortunately, I can't even fix this because it's the way the pad is. Let me see if I can open it. So now I've opened it. Let me show you what my problem is. So if you can see here, this is let me see if I can show you. This is what the problem is here. So this is where the problem is. If you can see, this is quite different. This is the R2. This is what's giving me the issue here. So there's this button here. Can you see? There's this button here, is meant to work easily, but it's not working. Then here is actually pulled out. Then by the time you try and press this here, you see it's not functioning anymore. You see? It was actually functioning though. Oh, okay, great. Let me see if I can fix this myself and see what. Let me see the trick I can do to this. So that's it, guys, for unscrewing your Scuff Impact PS4 game controller. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can't find something like this, I think you can find a pointed screwdriver like this, very tiny pointed screwdriver. You can look for a nail or something. Let's try and figure it out. All right, bye guys.